Hey, what's going on, Donut? What you up to, buddy? Oh, geez, there's a storm a-coming. So those statues, usually when we find these statues, there's kind of like a yahaha moment. When we find it. At least I smell something. Maybe not, though. Same old, eating dinner, hanging out, getting ready. Hey, that sounds what's up, though. I know I just got done having some, grilled chicken and baked potatoes and broccoli. A big old dinner lunch, My wife comes home on lunch around like, 2 a.m. or whatever. So we all sat down, had some good grub, that was good. Yeah, it's getting good. I've been really enjoying it. We're kind of in like the third area. It's pretty cool. It keeps like kind of going higher and higher in the plateau. Kind of like up in these mountains or whatever. Oh, sitting there, grilled chicken, sweet. Hey, man, that's why they call it the meat and potatoes, There ain't nothing better than some meat and potatoes, right? Sweet potatoes, it's something I wish God, it's been a while since I had some good sweet potatoes. It's honestly something, I like me some sweet potatoes, but my wife ain't really about them. Unfortunately. Got like some sweet potato fries, get out of town, I love like, yeah, I'm with you there. I'm about all the, no matter how you do them, absolutely. A little butter, maybe a little sour cream. I know one thing I've been liking to do with my potatoes and stuff, but we're actually out of it at the moment. I don't know if you've heard of it. It's like Lao Gan Ma or whatever. It's like this this Chinese stuff. It's like hot chili, oil, crunchy stuff. It's good. It's got a little good spice, gives it like a little umami flavor or whatever. Be throwing that like a scoop full of that and like a couple dashes of Jamaican jerk and like pretty much whatever I'd eating if I can. Yeah, no, that Lao Gan Ma is something special. It's something, I probably had for the first time maybe less than a year ago. Man, I've been going through that stuff. A little like scoop, add that to stuff. It just like gives it that complexity, Oh, I thought I saw something. Oh, here we go. Let me go over here. You hungry? Yeah, right. No kidding, dude. Yeah, for real. We've been talking about that stuff. For real, I got a full belly. Be talking. I know what you mean.
You don't know what you mean?
Now, a good meal will do that to a person. Nothing to get you hungry for a good meal like just having a good meal. Bricks, mortar, glass, stone, and gold. The only component the Godslayer's shrine still requires is blood, and I am honored to provide. Dang, dude. A little metal. This monster, this beast, this world ruiner. I'll spend my last breath ruining the Godslayer's monument to ego, defacing this false god's blasphemous shrines. Beat anymore? Yeah, we did. It was like, God, how do I even describe the last boss? It was pretty gnarly. It was like a crazy, like, Hydra thing. It had, like, all these different heads and stuff. It was pretty nuts. Definitely figuring out, like, you know, the game's definitely, it's very much like Omno, like Abzu, where, like, you know, there's definitely a structure in, like, each area, you know. It's kind of like, there's several different, like, you know, these puzzle things in each area. You know, you get, like, 2 of the tokens, and then you take 2 of the tokens to each tower, and, like, you can see that, like, big circle of corruption, like, atomic corruption shit in the middle. You know, it's kind of like, around each one of those orbs in each new area you get to, there's, like, 3 of these, you know, you can kind of see one of those towers up there. And you need, like, 2 of these token things to, like, purify each tower. When you purify all the towers, it, like, you know, sets up the boss fight, more or less. You know, nice, simple, gamey, well-designed, well-straight. Oh, it looks like we need to find some weight to throw on this. Here we go. Yeah, I was trying to play earlier. I was getting a nice little bit going. The kid totally fought the sticks from me. She was running around for an hour. It was pretty cute, though. She, like, had this warthog thing, like, she was, like, following it around and hanging out. And then before you knew it, like, the warthog was following her around. It was really cute. They were, like, swimming down the river and stuff. It was, I don't know. It was one of those things, like, you know, add little, like, details into the game, like, never even, like, noticed. I know the kid was doing that stuff in, like, Astro's Playroom, too. I never noticed, like, if you, like, hit one of the little, like, robot guys, they'll, like, start following you around, I guess. And, like, before we know it, my wife and I were just hanging around while she was playing, and she had, like, an entire, like, army of the dudes. Like, it was, like, some Pikmin shit. It was pretty wild. Looks like we need to find another weight or something, or hold on. Let's see here. Well, there's 3. Oh, here we go. It's cool, you know, I've definitely been enjoying the puzzles or whatever. I think we do have to move it a little bit to the left. Definitely a really solid game, you know, definitely, you know, honestly something special. Totally sitting at the same lunch table as, like, you know, Shadow of the Colossus or, like, The Last Guardian or something. So, you know, that's definitely saying a lot. You know, gorgeous world that's, like, huge and honestly, like, just keeps getting bigger and bigger. You know, you keep going, like, up the plateaus, like, that's the thing, like, each area, like, when you complete the area, like, it unlocks, like, this big gust of wind, and, you know, it's crazy how, like, you know, it's like a big open world, but the movement's pretty sick, and, like, I don't know, it's a solid little game. Definitely a crazy, like, how, yeah, like, super ambitious, like, bold little indie game, honestly. Like, it feels like fucking super polished and AAA in a lot of ways. It's crazy how it, like, captures that same, like, it's almost, like, just as, like, impressive and beautiful as world as something like Horizon, you know, one of the Horizon games, or, like, Ghost of Tsushima. But, like, knowing that, like, it probably did this on, like, a fraction of, like, the amount of people and budget. It's, like, super impressive. Beautiful game. The last area, it was, like, some straight, like, Bob Ross shit, let me tell you. Oh, here, we gotta move this. Yeah, no, like you said, definitely, like, pretty worth doing, yeah, just for the presentation alone. And honestly, it's got a great game feel, you know, good gameplay. You know, solid little focus. You know, interesting world with, you know, a nice amount of, like, mystique and, like, you know, intrigue to it or whatever. Really very similar world to, like, you know, the Shadow of the Colossus or something almost, but honestly, it might even nail it a bit better as far as the world's concerned. I don't know if, like, the bosses are as quite as cool as the Colossi, but, like, you know, they're still pretty goddamn cool. And the world, while it's, like, super open and, like, desolate and stuff, it, like, still feels pretty, like, alive and interesting. I guess you're gonna have to hit up that tower up there, huh? And it's totally got that movement progression shit like Breath of the Wild or like, what's that one game that's really awesome? A Short Hike? Where, like, you know, every, like, time you, like, fill the thing up or whatever, it just, like, rewards you with, like, another flap of the bird's wings, which just lets you explore and fucking get more shit. You know, it's such, like, a feedback loop of, like, exploration. You know, your little stamina bar gets fatter. Yeah, we're gonna have to, speaking of flapping and getting up there. Yeah, Shadow of the Colossus was a game I never played till, you know, just the past, like, I think last year, you know, I played, like, or I guess it wasn't last year, but, you know, that was one of the big things, reasons I got, like, the PlayStation 5 was, like, I never had a PlayStation 4, so there was, like, a lot of, like, PlayStation classics that, like, I really missed on, yeah, you know, the Shadow of the Colossus and The Last Guardian were, like, one of the first, like, PlayStation Plus games or whatever I picked up. Or played. Yeah, fantastic. I could only imagine playing, like, the PS2 version of it, like, back in the day. Like, that game was super ahead of its time. But yeah, no, I think last year I played, like, I think it was like 63 or something, like, PlayStation. Definitely a lot of PlayStation classics, you know, but that's one of the things about, like, you know, I always say, you know, good games never go anywhere. You know, we're just waiting for you to, like, get around to them. You know, there were certainly a lot of awesome PlayStation classics like that I never got around to, you know, because I definitely grew up being mainly a Nintendo kid for sure. You know, there was definitely a lot of, like, PlayStation stuff, and even when I did finally get like a PlayStation 2, saved up some money, you know, you only had enough for so much or whatever, you know. But I remember, like, being really into the Ratchet and Clanks and stuff, but there was a lot I missed out on. That I've been like, yeah. That whole last year was total, like, yeah, year of the PlayStation, right? Which kind of ended up turning into a little bit year of the Final Fantasy, but I guess I always kind of associated Final Fantasy with Sony a bit anyway, even though it kind of more or less started on Nintendo. I always kind of associated more Dragon Quest with Nintendo. But it was a treat playing through all the God of War games, man. That was, like, the first games I honestly played at the start of the year that really, like, christened off the year of the PlayStation. Like, because that was the games I played at, like, the end of the year before last year. That was when Ragnarok came out. And, you know, I finally got around to doing the New Game Plus on 2018 and did Ragnarok. You know, did all those on, like, the hardest difficulty with the HUD turned off. And God, I love those games. And yeah, they were so good. Like, before that, the only classic God of War game I played was, I rented God of War 3 from Blockbuster, like, forever ago on the PlayStation 3. And, you know, and I remember having a good time with it. But, man, no, all the friggin', Yeah, all the classic God of War games were honestly so good, like way better than I thought they'd be. I really appreciated like the fixed camera angle on them and stuff. And even like the God of War, like I think it was God of War Ascension or something. It was like a prequel. I think it was originally like a PSP game or something. That was another game. Like they had all the God of War games on like that PlayStation Classic shit. You know, it was pretty. Yeah, I enjoyed them all. Yeah, I heard they released, yeah, it's like Valhalla. I honestly don't know anything about the DLC, but I know I've been honestly wanting to get back to Ragnarok just because, even before the DLC, they released, like, New Game Plus. And I really enjoyed the New Game Plus on, the 2018. Definitely one I'm going to have to make my way back to one of these days. I know there's a couple PlayStation games I'd like to do some new Game Pluses on or whatever. I know they got the Elden Ring and then the Yakuza Like a Drag. God, I know I want to say new Yakuza game comes of the Like a Dragon sequel be coming out like this month or something. God, I love that Yakuza Like a Dragon. That shit was so sick. That shit was like modern Earthbound. I don't even know. It's so wild. Where are we going? Maybe down there? Let's see a little tower or something. I see something over there too. Yeah, Elden Ring's sick. And I've heard there's like a bunch of different like endings and stuff in Elden Ring, so I'd definitely like to, you know, play it again and see if I'm sure there's like a million things I missed. You know, the game was so dense and there's so much shit you could fucking explore and stumble into, you know? One thing, I get the Elden Ring going, I definitely just need to almost get my PlayStation Online or whatever going again. Because I played all the dang Souls games, or the Souls games, but I did them all like, you know, solo, offline or whatever. I'd really like to check out the online component of it one of these days. Because I know that's like a big part of it for a lot of people. Oh jeez, what's going on with this shit? You gotta like get both sides. No, Elden Ring took me like, I mean, I believe it, dude. Elden Ring is fat. Yeah, I can't say I remember how long it took me to beat, but like, it was a fucking chunky game. Yeah, there was a lot you could just fucking poke around and get lost in, man. No, I guess I can probably look. It's probably, I wouldn't doubt, one of my most played games. Probably right there. 103 hours? Yeah. That's like, I got 183 in that fucking 2018 God of War from my 2 playthroughs of that. But friggin' God, I'm telling you, that friggin' give me God of War mode on that, friggin' no HUDs, no joke. It's might be one of like the hardest things I've ever done. That goddamn Valkyrie fight. Yeah, Elden Ring, I can't tell you how many times my jaw just dropped in like amazement with that Elden Ring, dude. And I'm sure there's like, yeah, so much stuff that like, oh god. Didn't get it. Elden Ring was so sick though, honestly. Like they did it was such like an awesome love letter to like all the Souls games, like in one. Like it was so cool, like how each area was like, I don't know. That shit was super impressive. Oh god, no. This fucker's gonna get me. This is terrifying. No way. Oh my god, he's gonna run me over! Stop! No! What a jerk. I think it's a bear because, like, we're getting, like, bear tokens. I think when we, like, purify it, it's gonna be a bear. How, like, that one crazy dragon thing ended up being a lizard. And the Hydra was like a cobra. I think it did kind of make like a bear noise, honestly, too. Dude, it's so cool, those like, the twin like eagle, like those eagle statues at the peak of the mountains there. This shit's so badass. But God, what were we doing here? Need to like find some weights to throw on these, I guess, huh? What the hell is this about? Oh, this is ridiculous. Alright. Got some treasure chests at the bottom. Oh, here we go. Little yahaha moment. Nice. Yahaha! Nothing. I'm just being goofy. Don't mind me. This game's got a pretty... I really like the dynamic soundtrack in this game, too. Be busting out like the Mongolian throat singing and shit sometimes. It's pretty wild. Ooh. Found my way in. Yeah, every time you fill that gold bar up and every time you beat a boss, it gives you an additional flap of the wings, which is pretty cool. Really lets you just kind of get in all sorts of gnarly places. Oh, I see. We just gotta be quick with it. Duh. Is it just me, or is my breakthrough, like, that's what I mean about the dynamic soundtrack. Like, how does the game, like, know I'm having a breakthrough right now, and the music's getting all, like, fucking like this? It's been, like, all tame and stuff the whole fucking time, I swear. Ah, jeez, what's going on here? Maybe... I see. I think This one's a tricky one. Ooh, there she is. That's it, baby. Is that all of them? Oh. Nice. Count it. So the game's definitely got some fun little, nice, simple puzzles. Yeah. They're nice and snappy, how, like, the aiming's kind of automatic, and it's just, like, kind of stop and go with operating the bird. You got your little Eye of Truth Sheikah visor thing. Looks like we still got some over there, yeah. Guess you can check out over there too. Still need one more of these puppies. I almost feel like I was over here already, but maybe not. Always with the torch shenanigans, I tell you. Think we gotta get the right side too? What's this about? Oh, I see another little yahaha moment, I think. Yeah, we gotta be facing the right way. That's cute. Huh. How do I get these little shits on the left? I wonder. Oh, I see, I see. We just gotta like crisscross applesauce it, and then once we get one, we can get the others. Oh, damn, I thought that was him. There she is. There's oh, we got the other ones too. Count it. Oh, wrong way. I think you know a guy. There we go. Oh, that's just more goldies. Still though, got it. There's something else I'm missing here. That's that. I think we got her. If that's the case, let's see what else we get up high or something. Maybe over there. Alright, they're going this way. We'll find some. But it's been pretty awesome how, like, different each, like, the areas are. They definitely kind of got some different biomes going on. Definitely liking how, like, high and up in the Alps this place is feeling. And then, yeah, the last place was just, like, some straight Bob Ross shit. Got the Gus. Ooh, big old tree up there. Alright. So we'll go check out the big tree. Oh, no, not quite, dang. Could do that a little smoother. No, that's pretty high up. Oh, what's up with this big old statue? This is like the statue of the God Slayer or something. Thought I was gonna be slick with it and find a foothold. But yeah, I guess we're going to the tree though. Distracted. What we got over here? Dudes would be like dropping the lore. Totally remind me of like an item from Dank Souls because it's always like hanging off a corpse, like this little aura thing. This is where so many screens on this. If you just like took away the UI and make like a sick wallpaper. I was like, all right, man. I hope you get some good sleep. I'll catch you around. I'll friggin' mute the mic so you don't have to listen to friggin' SpongeBob over here. Friggin' kiddo.